Next we're going to look at rolling or bobbing and weaving, which is the circular motion to avoid the strike. So the easiest way I like to teach people this with the sticks is Mark's got his hands up. I will place the pad against his glove, and I want to encourage his head to go this way first to move away from the strike. So I push and he goes underneath and to the other side. So I'm just directing his head to the side so that he gets that. Because frequently beginners do this, they move their head into the strike, and that's when bad things happen, as we know. So you want to move him away and under. And the same on the other side, puts his hand up, I push, and he just goes with the force and lets it roll. Now some people just advise rolling with the neck. Some people say shoulders only. Some people say legs, shoulders, hips. You have to find out what works for you. So that's rolling that way and rolling that way. You could obviously just have the stick out here. You could roll all the way up it. So it comes all the way up to the armpit and then all the way back out. So this is a good drill for beginners to get them moving their head all the way in, all the way out. That works quite nicely, and then you can start throwing the strikes. Don't throw it too tight. If Martin's got his hands up, 1, 2, that's a cover. See how tight it was? And his hand should be back, so that's just enough to cover it. If I want him to roll, what I generally do is turn the tip of the stick like this and throw it around his head like that. You could go this way, but I find this a bit weird on my shoulder. I prefer this way. So it's kind of like a circular strike coming back towards me. 1, 2, roll, and go his head. And again, 1, 2, roll. Good. Start with a single one, do it off of a jab cross because it's easiest, especially since when he goes jab cross, extend your arm, stop. So I've either slipped this or I've got hit by it and I'm winging out a left hook to counter it. He just keeps turning his shoulders, turning his head, and let it roll underneath his head. He's rolling nice and close to the stick. He doesn't want to roll really low, especially for MMA or Muay Thai because of the knee, the danger of the knee, or danger of someone jumping on your neck and guillotine you. 1, 2, so close to the stick. Ideally, it should, if you've got any hair, he's got hair, should just skim his hair as he goes underneath. Like literally just, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, now we're going to do the double rolls. The jab cross, you roll this way, you roll back the other way. So we're trying to teach him to put the rolls together in little combinations. 1, 2, roll. Hey, now he did the classic beginner error and slipped into the roll. Luckily he was ducking at the time. Roll, roll, good. See how his footwork as well, he's trying to get an angle as well, which is more advanced. Roll underneath, roll underneath. Nice. Follow-up wise, on the single roll, jab cross, roll, you're going to roll and cross. And then I'd like to check his guard, so I add that in usually. 1, 2, roll, cross, and make sure that hand's going back. And I could check the other side of his head. 1, 2, roll, cross, and throw that backhand strike, which catches people by surprise when they cross like this. His hand drops, you smack him in the side of the head. And they don't do it anymore, hopefully. Okay. He could follow up with a hook cross afterwards. 1, 2, roll, cross, hook, cross. But he's finished on his right hand, so he wants to double jab out. Bam, bam. Doesn't matter which one he hits. He wants to double jab out to exit. Let's do it again, please. Jab, cross, roll, cross, hook, cross, 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 and then he wants to be out of distance. You can take a little swipe at him to make sure he's out of distance. Jab, cross, roll, cross, hook, cross, double jab, and he's gone. Perfect. Double roll. Jab, cross. Roll once, roll the other way, hook, cross, hook, and finish with his left hand. It's easy for him to exit. You have generally 2 types of roll. Close roll, long roll, which is out here. Yeah, we're going to fire back. And a roll you move in. You want to get in to strike that close range, body shots, uppercuts, or for MMA, that's a takedown clinch. So you need to practice both the long roll and the short roll. Just keep it long for a moment. 1, 2. Roll, roll, hook, cross, hook. He did fine. 1, 2, roll, roll, hook, cross, hook. And again. 1, 2, left stick, right stick, hook, cross, hook. Tip that stick towards him for the hook. So that teaches him the basic mechanics of roll. Start with this drill where he's got his hands up in a good guard. Push him across and he feels that pressure and moves away and then underneath. And the same on the other side, away and then underneath. Once he's got that, you can maybe get him practicing rolling up and down the stick all the way. So he can coordinate his feet and his hands and his head movement together all the way up, all the way down. Because people struggle with rolling and moving their feet at the same time, so that's a good drill to do. Then get him to give 1, 2, and throw the left stick to roll underneath. Get that going, add in the strikes, build it up like that. That's rolling with the sticks.